How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Owen, and yeah, in this video I have another 6-head wide mock to show you guys, and it is this 2006 Dodge Ram 2500. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so yeah, this truck in a way is pretty similar to like my older designs like back there. But yeah, it's also just a much newer design, and yeah, it has a lot more like advanced techniques and features that none of those trucks actually have. So yeah, most notably, one of those features is basically on the undercarriage of this truck, and yeah, it's basically what I would call like its working suspension. So yeah, you actually heard me right, it does have working suspension. I guess sort of, it's not actually like suspension with springs, but it does, I guess, lift and raise, sort of similar to like an airbag suspension on like a real car truck. And yeah, my goal with this was actually kind of to make it sort of similar to like a Sema truck, which are these like really decked out trucks with like crazy suspension, paint, you know, giant wheels and stuff like that. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. As you can see, it is able to raise and lower. And yeah, I guess more than that, it does also have these like silver wheels, which I actually bought specialty for this truck on Bricklink. And yeah, I think those definitely match the, I guess, whole theme of the truck really well. So yeah, basically when you take this off, you basically find like what I call the suspension chassis. And yeah, I basically designed it to be pretty modular, so you can put it under any truck as long as it's like not too heavy, so it like flattens the suspension. This is probably one of the truck's best features, as none of my other trucks actually have it. So yeah, this truck also does have an interior, a bit more detailed than the ones I usually make actually. And what do you look at that? Turns out this truck can fit minifigs, which is a nice feature. You will have to take out like the seat cushions, so it won't exactly look as realistic in the interior. But yeah, I mean, a minifig seating, pretty good. So yeah, that's basically like all the features of this truck, but there is one more thing that I want to talk about, and that would be the front end right here. So yeah, the front end is actually what took me the longest to design. It's not really super surprising because it's probably like the most like complex, that's like unique part of this car or truck. But yeah, basically it uses like one of these like I guess 1x2 like plate, like rounded plates with like a hole in it, and which I stuck in like a 3-long bar piece in dark bluish gray, of course. And yeah, and basically the way it's mounted is pretty interesting too. It's just sort of like stuck in between these two studs right here. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but it definitely works. And I guess that brings me on to another point, which is that you can actually use it without this middle part, which gives it kind of like a mesh grill look. And yeah, I know some 3rd gen guys like to run that. So yeah, I guess it's another option. So with that all said, it's now time to move on to the build tutorial for this truck. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.